Was she? Now you can say she was at the wrong place. Okay, 'cause all I see, wrong place, wrong time, wrong people. The good people, the good fine people like you and I who's watching this, we at home chilling, watching a basketball game, maybe, doing our budget, maybe recording a YouTube video, maybe just getting done with dinner, seriously. But you want me to care. Then like again, who suffers, and I'm gonna say this at the end of it as well. Is the kids say it's fun, it's not fun. You don't know the seriousness of something until something takes place. But why you gotta wait till something bad happens to know the seriousness of your actions? I say it again for the people in the back. Why do you have, let me turn this, is this on testing? Why do you have to wait until something seriously happens to know the consequences of something, to know, oh wait, I didn't, it's one of those things like, well, like the first dude, oh, it's one of those things. I mean, we were just messing around. I ain't know you gonna get hurt. They warned you. You got several warnings. You know what? Matter of fact, you might not even know how to spell the word warning. Okay, this is serious because again, 5 people got stabbed in broad daylight on the beach. Now, there's one thing in the urban area, whatever, and on the beach, you supposed to be sunbathing. It's beautiful ladies. It's beautiful women. Buns out. Now, make sure you be respectful to the ladies. Make sure you are respectful to the ladies. But I'm saying, man, come on, let's continue.
Consequences here are little to none. If you take these kids, you lock them up, or better yet, you go after their parents, then maybe you'll start to see this not become so cool. But as long as there are no consequences and you're actually getting attention on social media, this is not going to stop. You wonder where the parents are, but in the absence of parents, I guess the long arm of the law is going to have to do something. I know this is happening around the country, but it's mostly happening in blue cities and blue states. I don't think there's much for this in a lot.
Well, it happened in red states, which got blue cities, but so it's happening. They on a no plan. Apparently, they on a no plan. You might say, "Well, Chaz, what you were doing in the summertime as a teenager?" No, my ass by that point, I had got my first job at 17. I was working. That doesn't mean you wasn't. But I was working. Now I worked late nights, whatnot, but I was working. And even like now, I'm working. I'm work. Okay. This is my second job. I'm working. Okay. Tell the world I'm busy. Tell the world I'm busy now. I'm working. See, if you're busy and you occupied with something that's productive and that's purposeful, meaningful, you won't end up in mess like this. You won't end up at listen, they're at a Chipotle. You can't even enjoy Chipotle. I don't even eat Chipotle. But this will make me not want to eat at Chipotle. I'm sitting down with my chick. We trying to have a bowl or whatnot, and we got to worry about some raggedy ass teenager throwing a damn chair. You don't lost your effing mind. If I have kids, again, I know where my kids gonna be at. See, I would say I love my kids. Okay, I say you love kids. Now I love my kids. Anyway, let's continue.
Of red cities, red states, where you have a little bit more law enforcement.
Lisa, and as I'm reading this, I'm thinking about spring.
And then when they bring it, because they'll be talking about they militarizing the police, they military, man, fuck you. Okay? Seriously. Nobody want to hear that. Cause see, when it's little police, man, what the police, and then when they bring them, man, do they really have to do all that? Did they have to do all that? Did they have to do that?
It's behind us, and it feels like it's in front of us.
Yeah, but it's like we didn't do this on spring break. I mean, you look at this incident right there that we see, the Chipotle in Navy Yard. I mean, you're eating your burrito bowl and it turns into...
If it's something to react to them, we'll find their ass too, and we'll hold them accountable too. We'll audit it. This is the night audit. Audit your life before the world audits you. Okay?
Thunderdome. Like, that's essentially what happened here. But I think the broader challenge here is what percentage of these parents know where their kids are or even care? And the government can't get parents to parent and to do their jobs, so the only thing they're left with is some sort of enforcement. I mean, there was a stat that stood out to me before the federal takeover in Washington, D.C., and U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro had mentioned that I think it was more than half of the carjackings were minors, including as young as 12. And then even last November, after the federal takeover, there was an 18-year-old involved in a violent carjacking. 4 months. The prosecutors have recommended.
Oh, we'll get to that. I'm not going to be sad if a 12-year, listen, if you're 12-year-old, now I'm trying to advocate, listen, you out the wrong time, and something happens. Because it takes one. You run up on the wrong one, you run up on the wrong person's stuff. Now, somebody might have a real, because again, and these kids be packing, so you don't really get no second thing. It's like, boom, it's either you or me. I think these kids are gay. That got something in them. They
recommended 7 years in jail, only got 4 months because of the Youth Rehabilitation Act. So the challenges in a lot of these cities and these states, particularly these blue areas where they're already soft on crime, they're real soft when it comes to young people.
And U.S. Attorney Pirro had a message for parents. Let's watch that.
We're not looking to hurt a parent who maybe is a single parent and they can't control what's going on. If they are fundamentally doing what they can, then I'm not going to charge them with a crime. But if they're looking the other way, Lawrence, and they're making believe like, I don't know what my kid is doing, nonsense. You know what your kid is doing. You know where your kid is going. You know your kid is violating curfew. There's been 2 or 3 curfew violations. I'm coming for you.
Josh, what do you make of charging parents?
Well, listen, this is not like a new idea. We've seen this happening, right? We saw this with school shootings. We saw this in the Ethan Crumbley case and in the Cole Gray case, where we're saying, listen, parents have a responsibility here that extends to the actions of their children. And if you're turning a blind eye, as the U.S. attorney points out, then we're going to prosecute you for it. And they have in very serious cases. Why is this any different?
Call of Duty.
I mean,
Man, they got these.
Realize, and
look at that. You the only two. Listen, it do like a military action